Hello? Are we live? We're live!
Sorry.
Who wanted to see that?
Oh, I was like really tired. I'm like, anyway.
Yeah, I could see that.
Oh!
I could see. That's like the reverse wedgie. You had to pull it out.
I feel so masked right now. Hold on.
That's better.
That's better! I'm giving into my demon twinkisms.
Oh, yeah, I can tell.
Thank you so much for referring to me as a twink, by the way.
Demon twink.
That part I don't hear.
No, you should. I need you to hear them as a concise.
I'm not hearing it. I'm just hearing twink, and that's appeasing my...
Yeah, because you have the energy of a twink.
I'm going to take it even a step further and just associate my entire being.
Okay, done.
Thanks.
What was your diva moment of the week?
What was my diva moment of the week? Hold on.
Cynthia Riva, ideation.
I feel like I've had quite a few.
Okay, but just pick one.
Well, I'm scared because I want to pick one, but I feel like it's kind of like... You know what? It's...
Alright, my diva moment of the week, divas. It was... Oh, let's not do that. My diva moment of the week... I've forgotten. I literally had it in my mind.
So my diva moment of the week is going to be... So I...
No, you can't talk about making the sound because that needs to be a diva moment when it actually happens. Am I right?
Well, that's what I thought. But then I thought... Because it kind of is diva.
It can't be... You can't have it be like at 4 diva moments over the 2 months.
Okay. Fine. My diva moment of the week was on Tuesday or Wednesday night. I don't recall what it was. I took our lounge room mirror, sat on the floor in front of the TV whilst we watched Halloween, and did, without a tutorial, mind you, the most fuck-ass, busted brick, crunchy mug I've ever done, because it's the first mug I've ever done. And God knows why I thought to myself, I don't need a tutorial for this. I can do it myself. And mind you, I kind of ate. I nibbled. And, you know, my face looked so crunchy, it could easily be a crunchy snack. So, nibble on that.
Nibble on that. Exactly.
A lot of it was lifting because I didn't use enough powder. Which, gag, because I thought I used so much powder. I pulled a plate out on the floor because my powder tub isn't big enough to put anything in. And I was pouring the powder onto a food plate to powder my face, which, kind of gaggy. I'm blind in one eye, so when I put my eyelash on, it was wonky as fuck. Hello?
A food plate? You mean a plate we eat off?
Yeah. You were sitting in front of me. How did you not see it? Wait, why are you gagged? It's a plate.
You washed it up, right?
No, I put the dirty plate back in the fucking cabinet.
I can't be too sure. I need you to answer the question.
I'm gonna kill you, you fucking slut. Oh my god. No, I didn't wash it. And you'll never know which one it was.
If you didn't wash it, I'll know.
No, you won't.
There is no way. It looks... You know what it looked like.
What? What looked like? What are we referring to? The plate?
The powder.
What about the powder?
Well, it looks like a certain methamphetamine.
Oh, right. Coke.
So it's...
Guys, do you want a line of my translucent powder?
Okay, Charlie XCX.
She can you imagine? Whilst the makeup artists are doing Charlie's face, she gets confused with the powder and thinks it's Coke.
I don't want to play fucking boom clap at a college. Get me out of here.
I don't want to fucking play boom clap in a college. When she drops this movie, it is going to be so fucking cunted.
The movie, the moment.
Because I haven't really listened or understood anything about what it is. Is it a movie about Brat, or is it her just making some random movie? Is she just an actor in it, or is she making it?
it's an idea by Charlie, written by someone else. She's starring in it.
Right. That's fierce. And what's the best? She was coked out of her mind, had an idea, and forced someone to write it for her.
There's like a 90% chance.
99. 99 point line.
99.9.
Point line. White line.
My diva moment of the week.
What was it, babe?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. So, Tay had a little bit of a cameo last week. If you started a little clapping.
Right. Right. Right.
The cutesy little.
Right.
Oh, I'm so cutesy.
Aw, so cutesy.
Nah, that just sounded bored. You had more venom in your voice.
I didn't even know why. Okay.
Anyway, that's another point. So, he had a race on Saturday.
Race?
He ran 50 Ks at the Gold Coast. And I had to help him with his nutrition. So, like, I would just throw things at him when he was running. He needed carbs. Here's a water bottle full of carbs.
Water bottle full of carbs?
Yeah, like the powder, carb powder.
There's carb powder?
Yeah, carbohydrates.
Ew, what the fuck?
They need it. If you burn all your energy and you have no carbs in your system, how are you meant to run? Your muscles will give out.
I think I understand nutrition very well.
I think this is why Tay was saying you need to go to his nutritionist.
I don't think I understand how these things function.
Clearly.
Wait, I thought any food was energy.
Yeah, because most... Yeah. Yes.
Right.
Carbohydrates are just what fuel your body.
Doesn't any food group do that?
Technically, but not really.
Doesn't carbohydrates just convert to sugar? I thought it was just the sugar and protein that fueled your body.
Technically, I'm gonna search it up.
Okay, just circling back. Drinking carbs sounds psychotic.
Ask Tay. We'll ask Tay when he's on the
That's
phone.
so fucked up. Why wouldn't you just... I mean, I guess you can't really eat something while you're running, but... Ew. How... my God, how much do you burn while you're running that much?
So, carbohydrates provide energy for running, with longer runs requiring supplemental fuel to re-engage, prevent fatigue. Runners should aim for 30 to 60 grams of carbs per hour.
Right, because that made so much sense to me. Me trying to do the math calculations of what grams are and how that functions.
Carbohydrates provide your body with its main source of energy, fueling your brain, muscles, and other organs.
Maybe I should do a nutrition course.
They are broken down into glucose.
See?
Sugar, which is used for energy or stored for later use in the liver and muscles.
Right.
Fiber, a type of carbohydrate, Jesus, aids digestion, helps control blood sugar and cholesterol level, and contributes to a healthy gut.
Right.
So there you go.
Oh my God, it is so hot. I can feel the sweat dripping off my bussy crack.
Proteins are essential for the body as they're building blocks for muscle, bone, skin, and other tissues. So,
alright. So essentially, you were just pegging water bottles at Tay.
Yeah, that's my diva moment.
Right. And
maybe pegging wasn't maybe not the right word, but
oh, why not?
You just throw the water bottles. It wasn't pegging.
Shame. Would have been fun to take them out.
Oh, maybe it was a good thing you went there then.
Yeah, it would have been a good thing. I'd be like, fucking eat it! Throw it
Take
at
the
him!
fucking water bottle!
You want a fucking water bottle? Take the fucking water bottle! Bend over, slut!
And that brings us back to
Okay, Diva! Ding.
Oh, divas, welcome back.
It is so hot.
It is.
Oh my God.
I felt that.
I felt that
The
too.
whole house shook.
The whole house shook. Big back, big back.
PMS.
PMS. PMS.
Oh, PSM. My bad.
PMS. Pig marshmallow shaped.
Yeah.
Pig shaped marshmallow.
So I'm watching a new show called Boots.
Boots. We all die.
It's a new Netflix show. It's pretty good. It's comedy / drama, and
/ faggotry.
Yeah, it's queer.
Ding.
Anyway, so what are we doing today, Sam? We are.
We're talking about. We're talking. I just had to check because this one's cookied.
A quickie.
A cookie.
Oh.
I don't know what that means yet, but I'll figure out a meaning for it in a couple of seconds.
It crumbles easily in your brain.
That's what I was thinking. Because I was like, this is gonna fall apart very quickly. It's a cookie. Wait, I like that. I'm gonna use that all the time now. So we're talking about. So we finally have circled back.
Again.
We have gone from what is a diva, why you should desire to be a diva, and strive to be a diva, and now we are circling back to our final little,
debacle.
It's act 3. It's the final act.
We're hitting our climax.
We're not.
Okay.
Yeah. This is how to be a diva. But in particular, how to apply the qualities of
Diva hood.
Diva hood. Diva. This is how to apply the 10 qualities that we came up with and become a diva through them, right?
Yeah.
In the most long, convoluted way.
Let's put it in one sentence. So this episode today is how to apply the qualities that we've talked about before.
Right.
That's basically the episode.
Right. Turn up the light.
We're gonna lose our minds tonight. What's the dealio?
Girl,
shout out Pink.
I need Pink on our podcast. I don't understand why, but I know she's American, but
She's Australian.
Pink is the most
I feel like
middle-aged white woman Australian from 2007. The pics, I don't understand. She is the embodiment of sitting in the car with a lower middle class, upper lower class white Aussie mum.
Yep, I can see that.
And it's hot and it's the middle of an Aussie summer.
I can see
and
that.
And you've just come out of Coles.
I can see that.
Specifically Coles. She
I
doesn't
can see
shop
that.
at Woolworths.
I can see that.
Pink does not shop at Woolworths.
I can see that. I just said I can see that.
I know. I think she's a Kmart girl.
Really?
But
she gives me Big W vibes.
But not Big W now, Big W then.
Exactly.
Kmart now, not Kmart.
Well, we're talking about 2007, are we not?
Okay. What else does she shop at? I feel like she lives in Westfields. Oh my god! You know exactly where she works.
Where?
She works as a shopkeeper at Sanity.
Yeah.
You the old CD shop.
Yeah.
Right.
Girl,
right.
Right. Right.
I loved Sanity as a kid.
Me too. It's where I used to go to buy all my movies.
Yeah. Ding 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 ding. Anyway, let's circle back.
Why? Why do we have to?
Okay, good. Let's
just keep going down the drain. Why do we have to circle back? We're going deeper and deeper.
Girl.
Until we can't go no more. I don't know why I found that specific moment so funny, but I did. I feel like the heat's getting to us.
It is so hot. We don't even need a sauna anymore. We just need some steam in here, and we've got a built-in one.
No, we don't even need steam. This is the sauna.
You know what's so cooked? The fact that it's actually going to be... No, it's not nice outside. We literally just walked outside, and it was so...
It was same.
Hot.
It was because it's going to rain, so it gets humid. Humid!
Oh my god, it is going to rain. Wait, my washing's in the washing machine. Is it going to rain and my clothes not going to dry?
It should be fine.
It should be fine.
I see blue. I see blue.
Really? Because I see grey.
No, I see blue.
Right.
I see a little blue. We'll be fine.
We'll be fine. Okay, so how?
Really quickly, like, let's just really quickly go over hell, and then we can just have fun.
I'm gonna have fun. Period.
Yeah, clock. Well,
you know, whenever
the real question is
period. Sometimes I think when the energy I have when I say it in my mind, I have like little visual tics that happen in my mind that no one sees in the real world.
Oh, so that's how you be a diva.
Clock it. And whenever I say period, sometimes I imagine I'm slut dropping my ass onto someone's throat, like period crush, and then I hear the gagging after the. Like, if I was going to kill someone, that's how I'd do it. Like, I would gag them to the floor and then crush their throat.
I can't wait for you to create a horror movie where the main serial killer is
a cunty demon twink. Like the blight of the demon twink or some shit.
I'm the final girl.
I would love to.
Oh my god, I
would love to make a film where you're getting attacked by a demon twink.
And I'm the final girl. Which brings me to my next question. What horror movie are you surviving?
Ooh.
Like, and what horror movie are you surviving the least?
Okay, what horror movie am I surviving?
Like, without a doubt in your mind. Like, you watched a horror movie and you're like, surviving, done. And I don't mean like, you'd survive it because you wouldn't get yourself in that situation. I mean, you're already in the situation. And you're, like, going to survive it.
Okay, one I'm not surviving.
Okay.
Human Centipede. Because...
That wasn't even in my mind, but that works.
Because... As if I'm going to ask someone for help because I'm trapped in the middle of nowhere. And then they just drug me out of nowhere. First of all, I'm not going to clock that. I'm not going to expect that. I'm going to get help from some random house. That's not even premeditated.
You would go to the house?
Well, if I was trapped in the middle of nowhere and it was the middle of the day and the house looked normal and I needed help and my phone was dead, yeah, of course I would, because that's what any person would do.
Clock that.
Because that's normal. The house is normal. There's no premeditated intent.
I probably wouldn't go inside the house.
If I needed to use someone's phone, I would.
You would so be kidnapped so easily.
Well, what else am I gonna do? I'm trapped in the middle of nowhere. Die in the wild?
No, but I feel like I haven't seen Human Centipede, so I don't know the situation.
Well, the situation is these two girls' cars break down in the middle of nowhere, so they walk up this driveway of the closest house they walk past to go and ask for help for their phones because their phone dies.
Oh, okay.
And the house looks normal. The guy looks normal.
Oh, okay.
The whole situation is normal. There's literally nothing going on. And then, whilst they're on the phone, he just stabs them with syringes. They're out, and they wake up attached to each other's assholes.
Yeah, that's a no from me.
So, first of all, I'm not surviving that because as soon as my mouth is on someone's asshole, I'm out.
I'm dead.
I'm psychologically killing myself. I don't know if this is physically, humanly possible, but if there was a way to kill myself...
Oh my god.
Spiritually and mentally, I would be capable of doing it in that situation.
What, you wouldn't kill yourself physically?
There's not really any way to in that scenario.
Clock. Clockiana.
Actually, how could I? Maybe I need to start getting my nails done again so I could rip out my throat if I needed to.
Yeah, okay. So that's the worst you're not surviving. What one would you survive?
I feel like there's a lot I would survive.
Yeah, but like, without a doubt in your mind, you're surviving. I'll do my not survive first. So I think a horror movie that I would not survive without a doubt in my mind is Snakes on a Plane.
Right. I love how we both picked our trauma film. I loved how we both picked our trauma films.
Okay, but like, on a serious note, if I couldn't pick Snakes on a Plane, I honestly would not survive, what's it called? Like, the one we watched the other day.
Where's my earring? I don't know. What did we watch? We watched plenty of things
No,
together.
no, the taking of
The Taking of Deborah.
Yeah,
Deborah Logan.
yeah.
Why? They all survived it,
No.
except for the one policewoman.
No, they didn't. 3 people died in that movie.
Who?
I would be so dead as soon as I saw her unhatch her jaw and eat a woman, and eat a child.
All of the people in the room
I would
when that
died.
happened survived.
I would have died.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying I would have died.
Oh no, that's so fair.
I would have died from shock.
No, because here's the thing. Watching these movies has really taught me something about myself. And that is, I get adrenaline and my fear spikes so quickly
Yeah.
that once I'm in that situation for more than a few minutes, I then move past it.
Yeah.
Because I've detached from the emotion.
That's exactly right.
And then I become... I think I would just... I know personally that in a lot of these situations, I would I'd quite quickly accept the situation I'm in and then just go into survival instinct. So I think I could survive a lot.
So, I mean, Divas, when we think about surviving horror movies, that's how we adapt the qualities in the context of a horror movie.
I'm a survivor, period.
I'm a survivor.
I'm not planning on dying in any situation.
I'm not gonna
here's the thing. Like, I feel like
I'm gonna survive.
so many people... I'ma survive. So many people die in horror movies because they are consumed by their fear and they don't stop and think. People don't use their minds.
I could see that happening for me.
You wouldn't use your mind?
No, like, just getting caught up in situations so much that I'm, like, blanking.
Right. I'm quick to...
I could see that happening to me.
Okay.
So, in that case... Oh, actually, Jeepers Creepers. I do not see myself surviving
I've
that.
never seen that movie.
Oh, my God. It's like a Mothman coming to eat you. Like, it's a no from me. Anyway, if my bus breaks down in the middle of nowhere, I'm already dead. Like, send the cavalry. Like, send the police. Send the ambulance. Send everyone. Send everyone you can.
I'm trying to think of what else I wouldn't survive. What's a movie what's a situation you think I wouldn't survive?
You think I think you wouldn't survive?
And would. I need you to help me.
I don't think about the actual movie.
The situations, of course. We're thinking
Yeah.
about the situations.
I honestly don't think you would survive any sort of, like, animal attack movie. I can't think of a specific one, but I'm thinking, like...
You're really obsessed with animal attacks at the moment.
No, it's always been a thing since Snakes on a Plane.
That's so interesting.
Like, I don't see you survive... Sharknado. I'm joking. I don't see you surviving, like, Jaws.
Have you seen Jaws?
Yeah.
You just don't go in the water.
There is people who died because they're literally hanging out by the water, and you love the water.
True. I don't really count that as a horror though, because that could happen in like real life.
Yeah, well, that's the horror of it. Oh, Poltergeist.
Have you seen Poltergeist?
No,
You don't think I'd survive Poltergeist?
I haven't seen it, but I'm like pretty sure.
I think I would survive any supernatural.
Have you seen Krampus?
Oh, it's like the recesses of my mind. I think I saw brief bits of it.
That'd be crazy. Anyway, one that you would survive.
Every time I need my phone, it's recording. I need to look up horror movies right now so I can get situations.
One horror movie that we both would survive: The Blair Witch Project.
You think we'd survive the Blair Witch Project?
Yep, I do.
How?
Because we wouldn't let it make us go insane. They were there for 6 days and they broke down.
Okay, true. Mind you.
I'm listening.
If you were trapped in the bush for a week and you were dealing with me And
That's not gonna work. I deal with you on a daily basis.
I know, but think about the context of you hating the bush already, and
Yeah, but
not
camping's
being
fun with
clean,
you.
not having food, and every time we walk in a direction, we end up circling.
My mind would go blank. I wouldn't feel any of that.
Okay, I'm really glad you said that because I was like,
I think we would survive.
do you think we'd just give up?
To the point of like, maybe.
Do you think we would just succumb to? That's what I was thinking when I was watching the Baywatch the other night. I was like, you know what? I think at that point when I've realized that the world is moving around us to keep us trapped, we have no food, no water, and we're getting attacked every night. I think I would give up.
Fair enough. Maybe you wouldn't survive the Blair Witch then.
Well, no one survived the Baywatch.
Well, how would we know? We haven't finished the sequel.
Right.
No.
Right.
I have a faint feeling that it's going to end the exact same way the first one did.
Well, I actually can't remember how it ends, mind you, so I could be eating my
You need to finish it.
But no, actually, I don't know if that's necessarily true because when I was a kid, I watched a lot of these like TV shows that were really niche American shows where the people would be terrified by Native Americans and they would always disturb the land and then end up getting trapped in these like mini pocket universes created by Native American curses, and they'd always find a way out, even though they were like being hunted and shit by spirits and demons and whatnot. So I feel like I have enough of that knowledge to go, okay, you have to find what you've disturbed, undisturb it, apologize. A lot of those being trapped in cursed landscapes, I know that's what you said. I know that's what you said, but I was literally agreeing with you last night.
True. Clark. I think they would be able to find their way back.
I think it's just about understanding how you were cursed in the first place and therefore apologizing or reverting it.
Exactly. Clock it.
So curses we would survive. I think demons we would survive because I've
Do you
survived
think you'd
demons
survive
in the
It
past.
Follows? Well, yes, you're a virgin. You would survive. Why? Why is that?
I've never been more exposed in my life.
Is that big of a deal?
Probably not. No, not really.
Yeah.
I'm just gagged. If it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
What actions? I think the
lack of action.
No, the correct action of not choosing the wrong guy.
I guess. I'm really pulling a blank on other situations.
That's so fair. I think we need to move on to the actual topic of the episode now.
I know, but I really like this topic.
Yeah.
And I really want to...
I mean, it's Halloweeny.
I think...
Halloweeny.
Halloweeny. No, hold on. I want to... Google horror movies right now.
Okay. I have other questions I need to ask.
Okay. I need to like... Would you survive it?
Probably.
I think I'd survive it.
You just gotta make fun of it.
Yep, I know I would survive the Conjuring movies.
Yes. Yes.
Would we
I don't
survive-
think any demons would attach themselves to us.
And what about serial killers? I think I could survive a serial killer.
Could I survive Scream?
Yes. Here's the thing. When it comes to other people killing me, like actual humans who are just crazy, I think 100% I could survive it. And I think you would too, especially if we were together. Mm-hmm. Because I think we would have a much higher chance of us dying if we were taking a one-on-one. But you and me together, we would sit there, we'd become so tactical so quickly.
Yeah, I agree.
We would think about trap. We would think about how do we... And I'm not even gonna fucking stutter when I say this, bitch. How do we kill them? I would go straight into how do we murder the murderer?
Yeah, Clark. Weapons?
Well, yes. Because first of all, if I saw Gladys entering my
It's
kitchen
Kiki.
and started creating some witch stuff shit, immediately she's getting punched. She's getting punched.
Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, that's easy to survive.
Alien.
Are we surviving?
We're not surviving
I'm
Quiet
not surviving
Place.
Alien.
We're not surviving Quiet Place.
I am.
Together we're not.
And that's...
We need to soundproof everything.
In the situation where we look at each other and go, we both have to be quiet, and we part ways. We part ways.
Never see each
Bye,
other
bestie.
again.
I think I could survive the Quiet Place because when I have taken myself...
I just meant together.
True. No, I think we could. I would be scared of you always,
The
though.
Babadook.
I would be constantly afraid that you would say something.
That I would say something. I'd be constantly
Yeah.
afraid that you would say something or just laugh.
Well, I know whenever I am needing to be quiet, I can be extremely
Yeah,
quiet.
but I don't think you'd be able to consistently keep that up 100% of the time.
Then you haven't seen me in my quietest.
Good, because I don't ever want to see that.
No, you wanna... I think I once went away for like...
I would not survive the ring.
I don't even remember what happens. Oh, you watch the thing that she comes... Well, I don't think there's a way to survive. That is there.
Not really. I don't. That,
Not
I mean,
really.
I'd probably survive Talk to Me, because I probably wouldn't use the hand.
I would survive it and I'd use the hand.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I'm fortified. Like
Oddity.
that.
Probably.
Yeah, Oddity was...
The Birds.
Girl, I don't even remember the birds, but
Oh.
yes, I'm surviving it.
Misery.
Oh, I need to watch it. I've never seen Misery.
Oh, I'm putting it on our list. I've never seen it either.
I have been wanting to watch it because it's so... Kathy Bates.
Yeah.
Legend.
Yeah.
All right, I do think we get onto our topic now. I do think you're so right. And... oh my god.
Okay, Divas. So
Okay, Divas.
we...
My bookies and my pookies and my spread open and flick it's.
I thought you weren't done. I was going to let you keep going.
Thanks.
Oh my god.
Mom.
Trisha Paytas getting into Beetlejuice? What the fuck?
Trisha Paytas, period. Trisha Paytas, period.
What the fuck?
Can we cue her whole soundtrack? Can I change the opening music for our
No.
intro today to Trisha Paytas?
No.
Why not?
Because there's so many...
Guys,
bands.
have you listened to Trisha Paytas' discography? Okay, small dick. Her discography is a masterpiece. And you truly, truly need to listen to it.
So, how do you apply I don't give a fuck energy?
You know, this is actually coming at quite a pivotal time. And I think it's really quite funny that this is the episode we're doing this week.
Yeah. Why is
Because I feel like I actually have only just circled back to understanding how to not give a fuck energy anymore.
Yeah, okay.
I found that I think I low-key struggled with it for a hot second there.
I definitely did before I went to uni.
I used to be the fuck ass, I don't give a fuck final boss.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I want to quickly, before you finish that point, I just want to clarify for me personally that when I say I don't give a fuck, it doesn't mean I don't give a fuck about anything. It just means I don't give a fuck about what other people think of me. And I think that's where the energy lies. And I think that's how you have to apply it.
it's literally like the thing of like, I'm so clear on my authenticity of like, this is what I'm doing, that it just, you're flowing naturally and you don't give a fuck.
Which is probably why it connects to everything. Like the self and authenticity, like the self-confidence combines with the...
They all go together.
Exactly.
They all go together.
So that's honestly...
But how to apply, how to do it, in my opinion, you do it by having... It all comes down to mindset, and I think majority of these come down to mindset. And it's the mindset of sitting with yourself and putting monitoring, sounds a bit crazy, I think monitoring what thoughts you're having.
Okay.
And making sure that you've got a clear intention of, this is what I want to do, where I want to go, who I am at a baseline, having that very clear within yourself, and then monitoring any thoughts that deviate or breach that, and going, I don't need to subscribe to that. Let it go.
Yeah,
Circle
and
back
there's where the essence lies. Letting things go. That's the foundation, I think. Having a plan, knowing who you are, yes, that's maybe a foundation to other of the factors. But for this specific, I don't give a fuck. It is about letting go.
And it's about letting go, and even when you have that doubt creep in because of all the thoughts that are coming through, it is going, no, but I know what I want to think and feel. I know what I want to be the main thing here, and you attach to that.
Exactly.
And then just let everything else flow around it.
Clock, I think we put a pin on that. I think we got that. Next take. How do we be inspiring?
Inspiration is a byproduct of every other factor here.
100%. I agree with that.
This isn't something you have to know how to do, and it's not something I don't think it's even something you should aim to be, because if you aim to be inspiring, that places pressure on yourself. That is the natural disruptor of inspiration.
I think that's very important in the context of this conversation, but if we were to say how to do it, right, how to be inspiring, be a diva.
Be a diva.
be all the other things, and then you'll most likely get inspiring. In saying that, I don't think every diva is inspiring, but I think you can naturally spot a diva by being inspiring.
I disagree.
You think every single diva is inspiring?
Absolutely. Because inspiration is... Someone who is inspiring is someone who... There is 8 billion people on this planet. Which means there's 8 billion possible perspectives and biases. And if you are being authentic to yourself and being a diva, who you are in that capacity will make you inspiring to someone else. No two people will find the same things inspiring, but someone will. So I think every diva is inspiring to someone.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's a better way to put it. I don't think every diva is inspiring though. But every diva is inspiring to someone.
But that's all that matters.
We're on the same page.
Yeah, because people we find inspiring, other people won't.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Right. Period.
Next!
Next! Ding! I want a buzzer. Bzzing.
Passionate/excellence. I think, honestly, if I'm not... Well, I mean, passion comes from just doing the things you enjoy, to be honest. If you want to know how to do that, just do the things you enjoy. And if you feel, like we were saying in one of the other episodes, if you feel like you don't have anything you enjoy, then I feel like you can possibly find passion in other aspects of your life. Like work, family, friends.
I would like to add that I think how to be passionate and how to be excellent is it's a two-step. You start with passion and then you go to excellence. To begin with passion and how to be passionate, you have to take action. You have to... Remaining stagnant in stagnation, passion can't exist because there's nothing moving, nothing's happening. Passion is like a snowball. When you move through life and you're actually trying things, taking action, seeking out what you enjoy, playing, poking, exploring, you land on something that you like, you do it again, and it snowballs, and that snowball effect is passion building up.
Correct.
And whilst it's building up and it's snowballing, then you want it to be the best. Then you want to excel at it. Then you want to explore it more and go deeper and get bigger and expand upon your abilities for yourself. And that's where the excellence comes in.
I think you worded that perfectly. Next! Authenticity, self-confidence, or strong sense of self. I honestly...
I want to hear what you think about this.
Well, I've worked really hard on this for myself, and I think how I got to where I am today is finally understand that although I'm striving, this is where it comes from. Although I am striving to be a better person than I was yesterday, or striving to be more than what I am today, I'm still the best version of myself today. And I think having having that separation is making sure that everyone around you can see that the strongest version of yourself, or the self-confidence that you have, or the strong sense of self that you have, comes from who you are today. And that's why when people say, when you're trying to be the best version of yourself, you need to look at your past, present, and your future. It's not a one-off factor. It's an all three factor. And I don't think...
It's an all three.
And I don't think you can be the best version of yourself if you... You can't be the best version of yourself if you're always striving to be the best version of yourself. And that sounds a little weird.
No, that's exactly...
But in the context of what we're talking about now and how to apply that into being a diva, it's really about just accepting yourself for who you are. That's the first step. 2, making sure that you're connecting your past self with your present self and coming to terms with maybe a version of all these versions of yourself that have come before the version that you are today, and all the versions that you think you could be, and not compare them, but think about them. Think about how you may want to get to there, but still stay in the moment.
Yep.
Stay in the moment. That's basically it.
I do think I definitely agree in the sense that, like, that level of authenticity comes from, again, I think it's a 2-factor type thing, where authenticity comes from first coming to terms and peace with every single aspect and facet of yourself, including all the parts that you don't like, all the parts that you don't care about and just are, and all the parts that you love, and going, all 3 of these things are one. It's just one person, one being. Understanding all of that's just the one self, and then being present in the moment with yourself, and allowing yourself to be present as knowing who you are in every capacity and just being okay with it, loving it, whatever. That presentness allows you to be authentic. And then from there, if you're striving to do better and be better or whatever, as long as you're staying into that present, authentic self and you're moving towards something, you know, we're humans, we change, we grow, we evolve. But it's about being present with who you are exactly in that moment. Because if you push away from that person you are, you won't be able to move forward from where you are because you're pushing away from it, which is not healthy.
You should take some of your own advice.
Girl, I think that's why I said 5 seconds ago this was the perfect week for us to do this, because I only clocked into this 3 days ago. This only clicked in my head a couple of days ago. And then that self-confidence isn't something that comes out of nowhere. It's not something that just happens once you've accepted everything. It is a trained skill. It is something that comes with allowing yourself to be long enough that eventually you're so fine with it that you then start to excel in it.
Clock. I think that brings us to the next edge.
Edge is how to have edge. How to have edge.
Let's read the definition out again, just so everyone's aware of what we're trying to describe. Edge, in the context of describing a person, can mean they have a unique, unconventional, or slightly intimidating quality that sets them apart. It can imply a hint of rebelliousness, intensity, or willingness to push boundaries. I think that's very self-explanatory, to be honest. I think that definition kind of summed it up on how to be that. I think, how can you be a diva? How can you have edge if you don't have a like, I'm going to say platform, but not a platform to stand on. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think edge comes from the very basis of having something to fight for.
Okay, having like a very strong, clear values.
Yes.
And
having something to fight for. Exactly.
For them. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
I also have another thing that I think adds
Go
to
ahead.
edge, but it's so different from that.
Okay.
I think having edge is how to have it is whenever things make you anxious to do, you're doing them. Yeah. It's in a constant state of facing your fears, because when you're constantly facing the things that you're afraid of, it is so... It's such a powerful energy
Yeah.
to overcome. And that constant doing things that you're afraid of, that's what is almost the intimidation. Like,
Yeah.
you look at someone and you go, even if you're afraid of it, you're still going to do it. And that's intimidating. Because that means no one knows what you're going to do next. Because you could literally do whatever.
That's exactly right.
And the combination of those two things...
The combination of all 5 of those things.
But for Edge...
Oh, yeah.
Having the strong... values that you're grounded
Sense of self.
Sense of self. And it's going to look different for everyone. But I really do think once you've got your values set and you don't let anything waver them and you aren't afraid to be afraid, that's Edge.
Clock. If I'm being honest, to continue on, I don't really think we can really do the internal factors of what make a diva.
Why not?
Well,
can we give it a go?
I mean, we sure can. What
are they?
Well, driven. How does one be driven? I think it goes hand in hand with coming to terms with your values and having something to have some passion over. Driven towards those values and who you are as a person.
Right.
What's the prefix of driven? It's drive. It's actually driv.
It's actually dur.
It's actually dur. But yeah, you just got to take the wheel.
That is so... No, because this is really interesting because what we just said with the 5 external factors and how to do it, it almost takes in the preconceived notion that you are already in a state of being driven to make the change. Uh-huh. So, how do you get there?
How do you get to be driven?
Yeah, how do you get to the point where you are wanting to step up to that next level?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Let's not necessarily think about it as driven, but think about it as how to desire self-improvement.
I think everyone desires self-improvement. I don't know if that's the right wording, but...
Do they?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Even if they don't... I think even if it's subconscious, they still do.
Yeah, clock it, and people are just suppressing it.
Yeah, I 100% think that's the case. And I think maybe realizing that there is a separation there between, living your life now and then living the life you want is the first step.
That's exactly right. Well, maybe it's... You need a wake-up call.
That's exactly right. An inciting incident, if you will.
Of a car.
No, don't do that.
Face death.
Don't do that. There's no point. The wake-up call doesn't have to be death.
I know.
That's dramatic.
I was being dramatic, sister.
Oh my Lord, Jesus Christ.
Can you imagine? Please don't kill yourself.
Talking about death. So last night we watched a movie called All Fun and Games.
Come on.
What?
I didn't realize we were talking about our garbage bins.
Well, my question would be, what would your childhood game be, and would you die?
Oh, right. Oh, right. What would my childhood game be? What did I love playing when I was a kid? I did really like flashlight tag. I was very...
I'm not gonna lie, I think mine would have been handball, and I think
handball.
And I think I would have died. But to avoid that, we need the next quality.
Oh God, I played flashlight tag so much as a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that just Murder in the Park? Murder in the Dark?
Oh! Murder in the Park! That would have been it!
Well, Murder in the Dark.
Murder in the Dark.
I said
that
it too.
Would have fucking been it. Now that I played a million fucking times. That shit ate.
Should we have an Okay Diva contest of Murder in the Dark?
Can we low-key get our girlies together and play that drunk? That would be so much fun. We used to play that...
I'm saying when we get big... Well, when we get big.
Oh, yes, like Mr. Beast Core?
Yeah. Like we hire out a convention center,
Divas in the dark.
the Brisbane Convo Center, the
Murder in
Expo
the
Center,
Diva.
and Murder in the Diva.
No, not in the Expo Center. It has to be somewhere crazy. Can you imagine we make it statewide?
Statewide. Who finds us first? We're on the manhunt.
Girl, we're fucking hiding in Isa. Not the manhunt, the Diva hunt.
The Diva hunt. Yeah.
The Diva hunt. That game was so much fun. I remember last time I played that, it would have been grade 10. We were all drunk at one of Ebony's house parties, and we wandered down to
The park.
and we were so drunk and played it. It was great.
Yeah,
It was
great.
fantastic.
Which brings us to the next one, assertive.
And I think I would win because I was great at that.
Yeah, clock.
The amount of times I would scare people, I used to play the creepiest killers. There was one time when they were all hiding and we went play. So what I did is I got on the swing and I just creaked it in the dark. And that shit, I heard someone hyperventilating because of it, and that's how I found them. Anyway,
that was assertive.
No. Oh.
No, it wasn't. That was actually demonic. How do you be assertive? Have you figured out how to be assertive yet, Sam?
No, I can't say I have. I think I'm on my way there. I think a lot of these.
Do you feel like as though you're breaking down the word assertive in order to get there?
I'm not too sure what you mean by that.
Well, until we figured out what assertive meant, you thought it was something different and you thought it was bad.
I thought it was exactly what it is, and I thought it was bad.
Oh. What, communicating your needs and boundaries is bad?
We know I'm traumatized, okay? I've got my shit to work through, and we're getting there.
We are getting there.
No, I well, it's still, no, I think I'm actually, to be honest, I don't think I'm not an assertive person. I do think I can be. I think I can be a lot better.
Clock it.
I think it's just a self-respect thing.
I think it teeters more for me on... I can be assertive when it comes to anyone except friends and family. That's about it. I just need a threshold cross that threshold, and then I'll be fine.
Right.
I tend to go more into passive aggressive when it comes to friends and family.
Do you?
A little bit, not necessarily with you. I feel like I'm assertive with you.
Yeah, I think you are.
I communicate my needs and boundaries with you.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm very similar. There's certain... No, mine is... I struggle being assertive with certain types of people.
Mm-hmm. People who don't listen. That's
Huh?
People who don't listen. Is that who you're referring to?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
would you say that?
Oh, I was trying to guess the type of people who
Oh,
struggle
okay. No.
to be assertive with.
No.
I didn't mean anything by that.
No.
Jesus.
Oh, clock.
Did you mean something by that?
Oh.
Hold me down. Hold me down before I say it.
Pussy on my throat. Smash. I think there's a certain type of people, my close friends and family, again, I think there's a level I'm comfortable being assertive with the people in my inner circle, and then there's certain areas I'm not. I'm definitely not. When I lightly care about something, and it's just a basic need, easy. When it's like something that is like probably a little bit more important to me, I do get more anxious with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I do tend to still even... I know I'm getting better at it because I'm noticing myself being more sort of assertive in situations that after the fact I'm very anxious because of my actions.
Yeah.
I get very like, should I have done that? Should I have done that? Should I have done that? And I just have to walk myself through it.
Clock.
I do find myself still probably not communicating as well as I could, because sometimes I'll be like having fights with people in my head, and then I'm sitting there going, you're having a fight because you're angry with someone that you haven't spoken to about anything. and they can't read my fucking mind.
Yeah, I don't do that much anymore, thankfully.
It's very, very rare I do it, and it normally only happens when I know the other person typically, historically, hasn't understood me when I have tried to communicate with them, and then I feel hopeless in the situation.
Clock it.
So we're working on that.
Yeah.
These internal factors, I think the thing is, the difference between the external and the internal, with internal, I think every single person knows how to be those things.
Internal?
Yeah, the internal factors. I think
Well, let's go over the next
You know
three.
how to be assertive. You know how to be driven.
Secure, shameless, and decisive. I think being decisive is a little bit different. I think how to be decisive comes from a level of trust within your decision. So there's the barrier there. You need to learn how to push through that barrier in order to learn how to be decisive.
See, I was going to say, for me, the only blockade I have with any of those comes from anxiety.
Yep, I can see that.
And there is no other reason for me at all that I am incapable of those things other than my anxiety gets the better of me.
Yep. Clock, Ayana.
And once I beat that, none of those things are an issue. And there's been plenty of points where those things haven't been issues. But I don't know if that's necessarily going to ring true for everyone, but I do think a lot of it comes down to what we are kind of taught to think is acceptable for ourselves.
Yeah.
And you just have to break through that mold of, I'm not allowed to do these things. Yeah. Like the little subconscious links. When you clock yourself thinking, you know, this isn't something I should be doing.
Something you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
That's like your daily life.
Huh? Are you trying to make me have a breakdown right now? This is the psychological disruption of Sam Woolcroft.
The taking of Sam Woolcroft. Very that.
Anyway, it's just, I think, with these internal ones, how to do them, notice what you're telling yourself are the reasons why you can't do them, and then start to break that down.
I think, really quickly, not actually really quickly, it's going to bring in, I actually think there's a reason, I want to go into case studies now, because I actually think it connects to what we're talking about. Trust.
Okay.
Trust.
I don't even know what my case study for the week.
Diva is a female version of a hustler.
Of a hustler.
So I really quickly want to go over my case study because I think this person has given a great example of how changing your perspective on maybe life and maybe their being has shaped their career, or like how it shaped their perception in public. And that is Conan Gray.
Oh, okay. How so?
Well, I think a lot of people thought he was something he wasn't because he was, writing all these breakup songs and had never been in a relationship. The famous. I've actually never been in a relationship, so I guess I'm just a liar.
Why do I think that was a lie?
I don't think that was a lie. No, I don't think it was a lie too. Because he is so open about how changed he was after his first loved experience, that's exactly poetry for real. But that's exactly right? He had a loved experience and he opened himself up after that, and now he's becoming one of the most successful pop artists out there. Do you know what I mean? Like, he is now more driven than he was before. I believe personally.
Work.
As well as I think that he has a certain edge to him now that he didn't have back when he was doing Kid Crow, and even Super 8. Super 8's a lovely album. I love Super 8. It's one of my favorites, but I don't think the edge that it comes with Found Heaven and Wishbone, where the creative artistic experience is so lived and so well versed, it's perfect. And he shows how becoming a diva has changed him.
I honestly, I really do think he had an element of this in his first EP. Because those songs were just...
But this is going... Okay, this is good, because that's going back to what I was saying before. In that moment of creating that album, he was the best version of himself.
He was also true to
Correct.
himself. It wasn't...
Correct.
Which is going into what you're saying is some of these other albums potentially he deviated from his innate truth to kind of maybe appease the crowds.
Correct. Breakup songs. When he had never been in a breakup.
Whereas that first album is...
Not that that's the bad thing. Some of those songs are gorgeous.
Whereas that first EP is him going...
Why do you think one of
I've
his...
never had love, and I'm fucking fuck you all for having it.
Why the fuck do you think is one of his most famous songs is Heather? It's a yearning song about a gay man yearning for a straight man. He wishes he was Heather. Oh, he wants to be that sweater.
I want to be that sweater. Nah, fuck that. Not another straight man.
Hey Siri, play Cardigan by Taylor Swift.
Oh my god. No body, no crime.
'Tis the season. Ready for it?
False god.
Daylight.
False god me every single time I fuck
Miss Americana.
Okay, so my Diva of the week.
Yep.
And I'm going to take actually some inspiration from what you just did.
Yep.
Because that has evoked something in me.
I feel like that's what we should be doing every case study.
And, okay, period. And I want to go out on a limb and say my Diva of the week is Addison Rae.
Oh, clock. Okay.
Because she was a flop TikTok star who everyone made fun of because she was just like typical influencer money grab type core. Mm-hmm. And then she switched that shit on her head and went, I'm going to use what I've got here to become the pop star I know I fucking am. You want to talk about driven? You want to talk about coming into your authenticity? You want to talk about excellence, passion, all of that shit? Edge is what I wanted to be specific about because
we need to do one for both of us at the end here, but okay. you're going to know who I'm talking about.
Okay. Because that switch up of coming into that truth, what I was trying to take inspiration from you was the very distinct difference between someone before they grab onto these qualities and go,
before they figure out how to use them, how to become them,
to access them.
Yeah, exactly.
And then after...
Because I'm in the fair agreement here that I do believe everyone has them inside them.
I absolutely agree. And I think these people are clear examples of when you're figuring it out and when you've clocked the fuck into your cunt. Like... Addison Rae before, flop. Addison now, absolute fucking diva. I'm obsessed. Conan before, loved him. But Conan now, diva. He wasn't a diva before.
What do you mean
he was a twink?
What do you mean he's coming out as a sailor?
He's such a fierce bitch. I love it. Okay, you know what? I don't know anything
about...
His
Malgam Found Heaven cover photo as well.
Okay. I know nothing about a glow up. All I know about is accessing the diva force.
The diva core.
The diva core, the diva force.
Which brings us to our shared case study, and you're going to know who I'm talking about. We were talking about her earlier.
Wait, we talking about her
earlier.
Right. No. Oh,
no, she's always been, but I don't think she's had it fully realized.
I think she had it fully realized a couple years before last year.
Brad?
Yes. Okay.
Obviously, it's Charlie.
Charlie XCX, babe. I want to play boom clap in a fucking college. I'm gonna
play that clip.
I want to go out and I think she figured it out with Vroom Vroom. And then I think she locked in and fully accessed it during Crash and Good Ones.
There's always been good songs.
Rap was the final form.
There's a reason. Okay, 100%. I'm not talking about her musical direction. I'm talking about her marketing, because she fully she was assertive with her management team, and she completely understood that Brat Summer.
She figured out what she wanted to.
Exactly.
And she
was driven.
I can't even lie.
That's excellent.
There is a very distinct difference in energy between Crash and Brat.
Thank you.
You can actually physically...
There's a reason Brat got me onto Charlie.
I think Good Ones and Crash is probably her second best album, in my opinion. And I think it was because she had figured out...
Not Boom Clap?
Not Boom Clap. Oh, no?
Not Charlie?
Have you heard All of Crash?
Yeah. Yes.
Right. It's... Like, she's had good songs.
Oh, 100. So Track 10.
Track 10, incredible. She's had many, many masterpieces. Yeah. But I do think Crash was like, it was it's just before, you know? Do you know what I mean? It's like the first cracks are showing. And then she smashed through. Brat is incredible.
Yeah.
Her doing that, you're so right. The assertiveness.
Yeah.
She knew. She was so driven. She knew exactly what
Yeah.
she wanted to do, and she
That's a
accepted
diva.
nothing less.
That's a diva.
Now that's part of it. Knowing exactly what you want and doing accepting nothing less.
Then that's the I don't give a fuck energy. That comes into that as well.
It does, because you so clearly sit with yourself and go, I want this. I'm not accepting anything other than that one thing. And when you so clearly decide that, when you make that decision, everything gravitates around it.
Exactly.
Everything changes.
All right. I think that brings us to the end of case studies.
I think that's the end of case studies. And I think that's how you truly access the qualities.
I think that is truly how you access the call. You know what? I think we're done.
Nothing less.
I think we're done.
Eat it!
I think we're done.
You want to eat it?
The base. I think we're done.
I think we're done. Wait, done what? All of it?
The base. I think we've gone over the what, the
how,
the
why.
how. Honestly, I think we've gone over the why, the where, the
Because
when.
honestly, how to be confident, you do exactly what we just talked about.
Exactly.
How to be a diva, you do exactly what we just talked about.
This is exactly what we're talking about.
You set that fucking intention, bitch, and you accept nothing less.
Divas. We're entering a new era of Okay Diva.
Okay, Diva! Breaking the chains.
I can't wait to see what it's like, because we don't even know what it's like.
Girl, I think we do know what it's like.
We know what it's like. But you don't know!
I would like to say I know what it's like.
Oh, okay. Speak for yourself then, I guess.
Exactly, I will.
No, I'm saying you shouldn't.
Oh.
I'm saying we're a team.
Oh, we are a team.
And
Then,
we
hey,
should-
you put words in my mouth 1 second ago. Ragged.
When did Scooby-Doo get here?
Girl, I'm just appeasing you. Okay, Divas.
Okay, Divas.
I love you, Bukianas.
Have a great day. Have a great week. Have a great life. We'll see you next time.
This
on
is
Okay Diva.
the Cuntable.